Hey, the primary goal of this video will be to eventually discuss this, X-Men The Road Cut, Days of Future Past. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions, but before I do that, I want to go over a little channel update. My channel has been, I don't know, I guess I got cherry-picked by YouTube, but the reason why all my videos have a certain delay on them, the most obvious ones you'll notice will be the knee-jerk reactions. Typically, we go see them on Thursday night, the first showing. I'm lucky if I can get out by Saturday. Thing is, YouTube is requiring me to get written permission for every single video I put out there. So I do. I literally get written permission for every single thing I need to get written permission for. And sometimes YouTube accepts it, and sometimes it doesn't. It feels completely random. I'm trying to figure out how the system works. But it is really, really frustrating. And you might think, well, you need to edit so you don't get claims. I don't get claims. I haven't gotten a claim in a while. When I do get a claim, I dispute it. Usually I go ahead and just delete the video, go back into editing, edit out whatever was claimed, and put it back up. Boom, no claim. So this isn't an issue of claims. This is an issue of YouTube just requiring me to submit permissions for every video I upload. And it usually takes about a day for YouTube to get back to me and say, okay, please submit permissions for this. And so I submit the permissions, and I would say about 25% of the time they'll say okay. The other 75% of the time they'll say no and reject my video for monetization. In which case I delete it and go back into re-editing. And it's a really frustrating procedure. Recently, got Casino Royale. Well, not even recently. It was like last weekend I got the Casino Royale video completely edited. And, yeah, I can't even put that on my channel yet. I'm trying. Lindsay has it on his channel. If you've been keeping up, I worked on the Casino Royale review with Lindsay. So that's going to be on my 2 cents of nonsense. I have a link to that video in... on my main channel page. If you go to top 5 list, the video will be there. And also, if you want to check out Lindsay's channel, which you should, last I saw, he's not even at 100 subscribers yet, which is insane. Go subscribe to him. He has a link. If you go to my main channel page, he has a link to the, on the right bar. He has a link right there, my 2 cents of nonsense. Go subscribe. Go check him out, man. He needs more subscribers. There's no reason for him to have so few. But yeah, that's all. I just want to go over that. It's just content. I have the content. Lost World. The Lost World top 5 list has been in YouTube limbo for over 2 months now. I'm at the point now where I'm literally going to go ahead and just revamp that review, re-edit so it's all like better, and see if YouTube will accept it then, because it's completely random what YouTube accepts and what they don't. Give you an idea. My Daredevil versus Daredevil video, YouTube doesn't accept. My Marvel vs. DC video, my 2 biggest videos that should be making me a lot of money, YouTube doesn't accept that one either. That's like 60% of the views on my channel not monetized. However, my Guardians of the Galaxy review is just fine. It's completely random. I don't know what YouTube is looking for. It makes no sense to me. Anyways. Days of Future Past, The Road Cut. Do you remember the Days of Future Past movie at all?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I've seen it more recently because I watched it for the review that I did February. That one got monetized. I've been having to prove I have permissions for all my videos since the end of March. Give you an idea how long this has been going on. It's really frustrating. Large part of the reason why I decided to start doing knee-jerk reactions with just the 2 of us. And also, when I did this, I was planning on doing like a thing where I could actually show you clips, but I'm not going to do that, just so I can hopefully get this video out faster. And so you can see her entertaining you while I talk about stuff. Anyways, Road Cut. This is adds about 17 minutes to the movie. You get a lot of extended scenes, plus there is a plot line with Rogue that I was interested to see, and that's probably a large amount of the ad time, as you see Rogue in the future. And it was good, but I can't help but be a little bit disappointed because I was hoping since we saw Rogue in the future that this would be the flying super strength Rogue. More like what we see in the comic book because we get that time jump. She's going to entertain you with her fingers while I talk. But no, that's not what we get. We get movie Rogue just from the future. She's, and it's not, well, they get her because, remember, if you watch the movie proper, Wolverine freaks out and he gets Shadowcat with his claws, and they're concerned about her, so their goal is they're going to bring in Rogue to take her place. Immediately, a couple of the problems I have are, she's already injured, and we've already seen if Rogue, touches you and takes your powers, it's not going to do wonders for your injury. It's going to hurt you a lot more. So, immediately, I'm like, this seems kind of sketchy. And also, Shadowcat wasn't able to phase people through time earlier. So, I assume at the very best, this is some sort of ability she had to learn that goes with her abilities. So, when they have Rogue take over, it's just instant. Rogue instantly does it. There's no noteworthy interruption for Wolverine at all. It's not even clear that he notices. Maybe it's just that he's asleep or something, but nothing he doesn't notice. Yeah?
It's just that how can Kathleen touch stuff if she can go through stuff?
You mean Shadowcat?
Yeah, how she...
Well, she can control it. She can choose whether or not to touch it or have her hand go through it. She can control that.
And then she's run away from something. I think she's got to go to do through something. Otherwise, she won't have to dodge stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing Dodge the Thunderbolt, it's not very fun.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fun.
Anyways, this is all kind of nitpicking because I did kind of enjoy the subplot with Rogue. Gave us a little something extra. And usually, there's a lot of special effects in it. And usually with stuff like that, I'm concerned they're not going to do the full special effects treatment, and they do here. It looks just as solid as the rest of the movie. The pacing of this is not as good as the theatrical cut. She's just going to go out frame, but... but it's not bad pacing. I totally enjoyed watching this. However, I cannot say it's better than the original theatrical cut. In fact, I would say it's slightly worse, even though it's longer and I enjoyed it almost as much. So I would recommend this if you're a huge X-Men fan or if you're a huge fan of the movie version of Rogue. And honestly, if you're fit in one of those categories, you've probably already seen this. If you don't fit in one of those categories, if you're just kind of a passive comic book fan, you like X-Men just because it's part of a comic book continuity, this is probably skippable. Those are my final thoughts on here. You have any final thoughts?
I just want to say, going through stuff is pretty cool. It would be like swimming in an ocean and I wouldn't have to, and I can just go everywhere in the world.
So if you're not like a hardcore X-Men fan or a hardcore Rogue fan, save your money, get this one instead. This one's awesome. And yeah, you even said you wanted to rewatch this because you saw bits of it and you said you were enjoying it a lot more than you remember, right? Yeah. So she's enjoying it again. So yeah. Use your money, get this one. Unless you're a hardcore X-Men fan or Rogue fan. Movie Rogue fan, not regular Rogue fan. You're not going to get regular Rogue here. You're getting more movie Rogue.
I'm so moving through the bed. Okay.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.